The idea of a 24-hour endurance yacht race came up about a few years ago, and I thought, well, wouldn't that be a great idea to do this in Wellington, on Wellington Harbour? Basically sailing for 24 hours, night and day.
Well, for this initial year, we are pleased to have 18 boats out there on the water. The type of boats are quite varied actually, down from about 26-foot trailer yachts up to boats that are nearly 50 foot in length. They all race against their own handicaps. We have a minimum for 4 people on the boat, with 2 people on the deck at any one time. There is in fact, of the 18 boats, there's 100 people out there participating in this race today.
So I'm Katie Matheson and I'm the skipper of Anmere, which is a Bavaria 38. We have 7 on board today, which is a good number for our boat, so it's a good number to be running a race like this with. The 24-hour race, personally it means that Lowry Bay Yacht Club is doing something really amazing. We've started this race. It's something that we hope will happen year after year. It's a very special race. There's nothing like it. The offshore races, you can have hours of doing nothing in particular. This, you've got to be on deck, on your best behaviour the whole time, and watching out for other boats too, because everyone's got to stay safe in this race.
The 24-hour endurance yacht race represents an interesting challenge. We've not had anything like this before. And whilst most of the people here in the race will have sailed for relatively lengthy distances, the competitive nature of a race will make it incredibly interesting. So it's going to be fascinating, and I'm really looking forward to the end and to find out, you know, how we all got on, because we actually have to wait till the end.
Anyway, it's going to be a great day. I will introduce you in a minute to our Chief Racing Officer and our Vice Commodore, and also we have some news about shipping that we want to share with you.
Three, 2, 1, now! As a race officer, I suppose it's just another race, but as far as the club is concerned, this is a brand new event that is very exciting for them and something different for the sailors that they don't usually do. The biggest danger for us at the moment is logs out there that have floated down the Hutt River during the storms of recent days. They are being identified and noted, that pretty well we can't do a lot about the logs there. They're going to be the biggest thing for people to hit. We feel comfortable that the boats will all be comfortable through the whole 24 hours. They've got to keep warm, obviously, they've got to rotate, they've got to keep well fed, and they've got to not get bored. Particularly with these conditions, they're not exactly the most exciting racing, but then on the other hand, if it was blowing 30 knots, they wouldn't be that comfortable either.
Out there it's 1:30 in the morning. We've got 18 boats out there. We haven't had any disqualifications. We haven't had any withdrawals, so at this stage we've got 18 boats out there making very good progress. We thought that the wind would die away to nothing in the evening, but in fact our boats are doing between 5 and 6 knots out there, which is very, very nice racing and very calm conditions. We just couldn't get better than this. Temperatures are down to 8 degrees, but I think they'll be dressed up warmly for that, to cope with that.
Oh, thank you very much. That is correct. Good friend standing by.
I thought it was actually, for night sailing, it was pretty pleasant. It was cold, but expectedly cold. No rain. I mean, that was a huge bonus. And it was a nice clear sky. We had a big old moon up there, and we had fresh breezes, but they were just breezes. So calm seas. Yeah, really, really nice sailing. We all had a nap. Some naps for longer than others. We've done a lap every 3.5 hours, so 4 laps around the inner harbour after completing the big lap yesterday afternoon. And I'm hopeful that we'll complete another 2 laps before the finish of the race.
The best bit so far was when we were actually beating out quite a few boats that really should have been going a heck of a lot faster than us. So yeah, even though we may not be there now, that stays with me. I don't know, I still feel like we're there.
Off the way.
Thank you very much.
Everyone's looking forward to the results. Check Race holds the record for the greatest distance sailed in the 24-hour race. Second runner-up, White Heat. First runner-up, Madness. And the winner of the inaugural 24-hour endurance yacht race, Extension.
The feedback from the skippers we've got is awesome. They're saying we've got to do it again, we've got to promote it widely, we've got to get more people to come along because many more will enjoy it. Well, I guess the greatest thing we liked about the race is that until very near the end we'd never ran out of wind despite a very light weather forecast.
I'm Gareth Edwards, I'm the skipper of Amnesia, Evans 26 yacht. The biggest concern for us perhaps was the weather, because being a small yacht, if we'd had strong winds or rain, we would have ended up with quite a miserable wet trip. We wouldn't have had dry bunks down below. In the end, everything panned out really well. We even had coffee and things like that on board, so hot noodles, so it was brilliant. It was a magnificent event. It was a beautiful 24 hours, a good group of people out there. We had a great time on the boat. Unfortunately, we ended up with a huge lump of seaweed that we had around our rudder, which we didn't discover for 12 hours. So we didn't do as well as we would have hoped, but it's still a magnificent day out there. Probably for us the best thing in terms of preparation was that all the crew were familiar with the boat. We take safety seriously, so we made sure that everyone was already familiar with the boat and was aware of the safety hazards on the boat, so that was important to us. Yeah.
I'm Theo Miller. I'm the skipper of Freedom. We entered the 24-hour endurance yacht race today, and it was a fantastic event. We enjoyed ourselves despite the low wind. We wanted a little bit more wind, but we had a fantastic time. The crew too. So it was a great day for all, I think. I guess I'm biased because I've organised this race and enjoyed organising it, and that was a lot of fun in the first place. Not that I did this single-handedly. I worked with a wonderful team of people. The reactions I've had from people is that they enjoyed themselves, that they thought it was a great challenge. It was something different, and they have actually asked me the same question: will I do it again? Yeah, I will do it again, absolutely, and we've already got a date for next year. We will be sailing the 24-hour endurance yacht race next year on the weekend of the 3rd and the 4th of March. So we are bringing it forward by 1 month, which means longer daylight hours, probably a little bit warmer during the night time as well, and therefore a little bit more pleasant.
Absolutely, we'll do it again, and would I recommend it to others? I think you'd be crazy if you didn't. So what 4 words? Magnificent, 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 magnificent.